Hello all, Tyranitan's back again for another video, and today we're going to be talking about Enes Batur, and also about the ridiculous state of the YouTube copyright strike system. Um, so I know a lot of people have been kind of worried about making videos about this guy because he basically copyright strikes everybody that talks about him, that has his name in their videos. He's a bit of a piece of work, to be perfectly honest. He's a Turkish YouTuber, and he's quite big over there. I mean, he's got 10 million subscribers on YouTube, and I believe he's got at least 1.8 million subscribers on Instagram. So, he's a pretty big deal. Um, but seems to use the power that's gone to his head to just copyright strike people to try and remove their channels. Um, so he's done this with a YouTuber called JT. He's a British YouTuber, and he nearly lost his channel. As far as I'm aware, he had multiple strikes, and at one point was fighting to try and get these strikes removed. Um, the thing is, the way the copyright strike system works, when somebody copyright strikes you and you contest it, it goes back to the person who copyright struck you, and then they themselves have to decide, was that right? Wasn't that right? So it's a really really stupid way of doing it, and a lot of people are in the process of losing their channels or have lost their channels because of it. So anyway, I digress, as I always will do. Um, but this guy Enes, he's taken it upon himself to basically, like I say, YouTube copyright strike anybody who he deems to be a threat on any sort of platform. Um, so JT is now, I believe, got all the copyright strikes removed, just in part down to the fact that he's worked really really hard to get these removed. Um, he's been behind the scenes. He's been doing as much as he can. But as far as YouTube's concerned, there's very very little support for these people. And for a long time, he really worried about the fact that he was going to lose his channel because this guy had falsely copyright striked him. Now, it's not just him, he's done it to other people as well. And, I believe as far as kind of the other people that is copyright strikes, I mean, I don't have like exact numbers. I don't know any more of the kind of the names of the YouTubers or, the other people. But I do know that he's very infamous for it. I mean, back in 2017, he actually won the first ever YouTube slash Instagrammer award of the year. But then he actually got it taken away off him. I don't know the reasons for that. I've been trying to look that up. So if anybody could, well, again, I'm sure there's going to be other people covering this. I think so. Check out JT's channel, just J and T, and check out Thelolgamer. I believe TBR's on it. Pegasus is going to be doing a video as well, and also the mighty Keemstar has been notified of this. So hopefully it'll gain some traction. Hopefully, YouTube will actually do something about this guy. Um, and yeah, hopefully something will get done, and people will just stop having their channels like ridiculously taken down by people that just have more power than sense. I mean, I suppose this is going to be one thing that I will talk about now and then on the channel, but Onision is another one. These people that seem to have, too much power, too much influence, they use it in the wrong way, and they're really sort of jaded, and they're really not aware of what they're doing, or if they are aware of what they're doing, then they're just absolute trash. Proper scum of the earth. I know, let's ruin someone's livelihood, all because they're talking about me. Or if they are exposing you, then, you know, if you've done something bad, take the hit, apologise, move on. That's the bigger thing to do, you know, rather than taking the underhand approach and copyright striking, trying to claim videos, or even making really, really pathetic replies. That's that's his main style. Or tweeting. He loves a good tweet. Um, so yeah, you know, don't go send this guy any hate. Not that anybody's gonna watch my videos to be able to send him any hate, but you know, he doesn't deserve it. I know that people are using the right channels. They're talking to YouTube, and I would imagine, you know, if there is any integrity left in YouTube, oh God, if there were, if there is any integrity left in YouTube, then I'm sure they will do something about this. But I have a feeling that they won't until it gets to the point where it is just too big to ignore. But again, you know, it's happened with. I know it's on a different platform. I know it's on Twitch, but people like Alinity, and they have like almost complete immunity because of how big they are, and that's the fear I think for many YouTubers, is that because these people are so sort of popular and because they have so much influence, that smaller YouTubers are worried that they're gonna just be just taken out because nobody cares about them, and that's sad. You know, when one of my other videos, I was talking about the Susan Wachowski thing and about how the fact that she is, you know, this platform's supposed to be about freedom of expression and freedom to belong. But where's the freedom to belong when people like this guy are taking out your channel? It's not, you know, they're saying one thing and another thing is coming to light in the actual actions. It's not it's not the way YouTube should be run. Um, And like I say, there will be better people covering this drama, and you should definitely go and check out the people who I've sort of told you to, because they'll have a way better take on it. They'll probably do way more research than me because I've just done a quick cursory glance across a few things, just to sort of like, you know, just to be able to talk about it. But the fact that they just, ooh, double Super Saiyan. Go for it, Cabba. Sorry, I've been playing this game for a little while now, and I have Cabba, in his Super Saiyan form. But that's pretty badass. I like this game. I like Dragon Ball Z. Go, go, Cabba. Fighting Cell. Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, go check out those guys. JT, Thelolgamer, Pegasus, TBR, Keemstar, if you're so inclined. I don't technically really watch him because he's about the drama, I suppose, but he's another one that is power has gone to his head. Um, I can't remember who it was that said it, but was it Lincoln that said, "If you want to know the measure of a man, then give him power, because ultimate power corrupts ultimately." And it's so true. Just, you know, just looking at these bigger stars, looking at these bigger influencers, the Jake Pauls, you know, the people that are like that are just so detached now, so far from what they used to be, and that's, you know, that's something that I think it comes with power. You become removed from your original situation, which is fair enough because, you know, you're not who you used to be. You're not the guy struggling. You're not this. You're not what Do you know what I mean? You don't need to live on the tiniest amounts of money. Whatever it is, all those problems are gone, and now your new problems are, oh, what am I going to buy with all of my money that I'm making off children that I am scamming? In, you know, the Paul's case. And with a lot of other people, it is literally down to the fact that they've just lost the touch that they had in the beginning. Alfie Days is another one, and these are all creators. Onision, they're on dying channels. I mean, I know not the Pauls, because the children will always love them. But there are many other big YouTubers that are on dying channels because of the way they present themselves and the fact that there is so much bad stuff that they do. And people are starting to pick up on that now, and they're starting to see it. And, this is, like I say, I will probably rant more about the state of YouTube, because it's not a platform that gives what it is supposed to give to people. I'm lucky enough to have no subscribers and no views on any of my videos, so I get to talk about whatever the fuck I want, really. Caring not about copyright strikes or about anything, which I have some freedom. Super Saiyan 2 Shallot. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've only just noticed that. I wasn't even looking at the screen. Yeah, so I don't have as much to fear as people who have even just a couple of thousand subscribers. Um, the fear is there if that's maybe not the main source of income, but if they are looking to make it to being a source of income, um, then they probably might avoid topics like this, because they don't want to be restricted, and they don't want to be held accountable for just being informative and telling people about these horrible people. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm gonna leave it there, to be honest, because I feel like I've ranted enough. Um, it's another good day in Hull, I believe. It's going to be nice and sunny, possibly. I don't know if sun exists in Hull. I think it's just a general veil of misted UV that sort of dribbles on us with the rain. That's how we get our, that's how we get our vitamin B. So yeah, thanks very much if you've made it this far, and you enjoy even just a little bit of this. Then I suppose I should say things like subscribe, like, if you care to. I don't really mind. Thank you very much. Love y'all. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.